This is a message from the future. Make this cake. I'm eating it right now. Oh my God. Oh, it's so good. All right, continue.
What's up, healthy fam? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace Shockey if we haven't met yet. I'm really excited that you're here, and today we are going to be making a really special spring treat, and that is vegan strawberry lemonade cake. I'm so excited. If you cannot tell, I really love healthy cake, and this is actually going to be completely sugar-free. I'm going to use stevia for everything. If I use any sugar, it might be a little bit of coconut sugar, which is a little bit better for you. But anyway, without further ado, I will show you the ingredients, step by step how to make it, and then the final result. This is going to be really fun and easy. Should take about 35 to 45 minutes to make, and you can impress all of your friends and have a nice little spring party. All right, let's go, guys. Actually, one last thing, I wanted to say thank you so much to Miss ANOMIKA, one of my sweet followers who recommended this video. She requested a vegan cake recipe, so this one's for you, Miss ANOMIKA. All right, let's go. So first things first, preheat your oven to 350, and then the next thing you're gonna do is grease your pan. I'm using 9x13 pan, and then use a really light oil. This one's a coconut sunflower oil blend, but you can use anything you've got. After that, grab some flour and then sprinkle it over the oil, and this is so that the cake doesn't stick when we're getting it out of the pan later. I prefer a little bit of a coarser flour like whole wheat, but you can use whatever you have in hand. So to get started with the cake, we are gonna be putting in our sugar replacement. I am using granulated white stevia, and this one's by Truvia. I can link it down in the description box below for Amazon if you like to purchase it there. But I actually had a little less than 1 cup, so I'm filling out that cup with a coconut sugar that I had in my pantry. You are next gonna wash your lemon, and we are gonna use this grated lemon zest for the sugar mixture. So they say to do about 2 teaspoons in the recipe. I did a lot more than that because I really like bright, strong lemon flavors. If you're like me and you're a flavor junkie, do a little bit more. I didn't even measure it. And do make sure that you scoop out the inside of your grater because there's always good stuff left in there. Stir that up pretty well until it's nicely coated, and then take the rest of that lemon and cut it in half because we are going to be using the juice in another smaller bowl. So you're gonna do basically a 1/4 cup, which is 1 lemon. If you have like a medium-sized lemon, you'll go ahead and use that. All right, once you get your lemon juice, go ahead and toss it in there, get your bad self in that bowl, and then get a plant-based milk rockin'. I'm doing a 1/2 cup of soy milk, but you can do oat, chia, flax, coconut, whatever your heart desires. And then do 1/4 cup of purified water. I'm using my Berkey here. Love Berkey. Okie dokie, water's in, time for your oil. Again, I'm using a sunflower coconut oil blend, which is pretty light. Do 1/3 cup of whatever light oil you have in your cabinet, and then do lemon extract, 1 teaspoon of that in there to get it all nice and zingy, and then give it a little whisk and a half. After that, you are going to put 1 cup of flour into your sugar and lemon zest mixture, and then do another 3/4 cup of flour. On top of that, you're gonna do 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1 full teaspoon of baking powder. Please don't mix those up, folks. And then a 1/2 teaspoon of sea salt. I might have done a little bit more as usual. I like kind of a salty treat too. Give that all a good whisk and make sure that you get all the chunks out because the sugar mixture and the lemon zest kind of likes to stick together, so definitely get it as smooth as you can like I've done here. Then take your liquid mixture, mix it all in there, and then you're going to fold it gently. You want to get it completely mixed but not oversaturated, because when you have active ingredients like this in baking, if you mix it too hard then they won't rise properly. So get it until it's completely mixed and you don't see any more dry ingredients, but don't beat it to death. Okie dokie. After that, we are going to chop up our strawberries. Now, the recipe did say a 1/2 cup. I was a little bit liberal, just like salt. I like a little extra strawberry in my cake, and it turned out super well. This is me from the future after having tasted the cake, so take my word for it. You can do a full cup of strawberries. Go ahead and mix that into the batter, fold it gently like I mentioned, and then you are ready to pop it in the pan. Now you're gonna wanna put it evenly in that pre-oiled pan and fold it out, and then just make sure it's really nice and smooth. This is gonna get you a flat finish, and it'll be a lot prettier when you ice it. Time to go in, let's go. All right, pop it in that preheated oven and set a timer for 20 minutes. You might need to do it a little longer depending on your oven, but let's start at 20 and then add time if we need. All right. Now we're getting ready for the filling and the icing prep. So I'm gonna put like 7 or 8 strawberries. I didn't even really count, just kind of whatever you feel here. And pop it in your NutriBullet, zip it up, and it should be pretty liquidy and puree-y like that. It's the frosting countdown. Okay, it's frosting time, y'all. So we are gonna be getting some room temperature cultured vegan butter in here. I love Miyoko's, it is my favorite, but if you have one you prefer, go ahead and use that. And whip it until it is thick and has nice and strong peaks. Then you are gonna add Truvia Confectioner's powdered sugar stevia. No, your ears did not deceive you. There is powdered sugar stevia on the market. You can pick it up at Kroger, Whole Foods, Publix. I will also link it down below. You can buy it on Amazon, and it makes beautiful buttercream, as we will find out today. Next, you are going to be adding some more lemon zest. Again, I did not measure it. I just kind of went ham. I did about half a lemon, and then you are going to add 1 teaspoon of lemon extract and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and then whip that butter up. All right, whip it until it is pretty fluffy, and then go ahead and start adding in that strawberry puree slowly. Go ahead and just put a couple of tablespoons. You can eyeball it at first, and then mix it until it is thick enough to stick on the side of a cake, but thin enough to be spreadable without pulling up all of the crumbs later. You can see my consistency is fairly thick, but still a little bit fluffy and soft. All right, the cake is done now. I'm gonna go check on it, and you're gonna wanna stick a knife blade in there, and if it comes out clean, then bing, 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 you are good to go. Mine was good with 20 minutes. Again, yours might need more or less time depending on your oven, but I have a gas convection oven, so 20 minutes was good for me. If you can press on it and it's firm, then you're good to go. And put it in the refrigerator for 12 hours. I'm just kidding, SpongeBob lovers. 30 minutes to an hour will be just fine. You just want it to cool off a little bit before you ice it. So I've pulled it back out after about, I think I left it in for 30 or 45 minutes. It was actually not quite enough time, so it was still a little warm and the butter melted a bit. Honestly, I would leave it in as long as you can. If you can put it in the fridge for 2 hours, that would be even better. It just lets it set a little bit more, and the butter definitely won't melt when you put it on there. So the longer you can wait, the better. Okay, so I'm cutting it in half here and then gently going around the sides with my knife, pulling it up, and then I'm putting it on just like a little charcuterie board. And I'm gonna make a dam for it. No, I did not cuss. It's called a dam. You just put a bed of icing around it so that the juice doesn't fall out. You're gonna put the rest of the strawberry puree. Alternatively, you could also cut up strawberries and put them in the middle. That would probably be super yummy. And then you're gonna flip over the other side of the cake. And I like to do a little pro tip, put it upside down so you get the bottom part that hit the pan, and it'll be flatter and prettier on top. So go ahead and start putting your icing on there. Like I said, mine was melting, so I put it back in the fridge for a while, and I'm gonna continue icing it here. You're gonna wanna put big old dollops on the top and then move it out to the sides. And I'm actually just using a soup spoon here. You really don't need anything fancy. If you have cake tools, great, but literally a spoon will be just fine. Use the back side of it and just kind of gently push it out to the side. Guys, this does not need to look perfect or pretty. Please do not let this stress you out. Like, if this is stressing you out, you're doing it wrong. Just have fun with it. It can look like whatever. Mine was super messy. And if you care about presentation like I do, even though it's messy, you can go around the edges with a napkin, kind of pinch it on your fingers, and then pick up the extra icing. So once you've got it all iced down, you're gonna cut up some fresh strawberries, and this is where you can get creative and have some fun. I am making a little like strawberry pattern on mine. I'm kind of just freestyling it as I go, nothing specific or fancy here. Literally do whatever you want. Cover the entire thing with strawberries, make a heart, make a smiley face, like there are no wrong answers. Just get your creative juices flowing and have fun with it, because this is actually super fun. I felt like a little kid again, and I actually decided to put more lemon zest on top, so I just sprinkled some more on, and look at how pretty it turned out. Like, it's ugly pretty, you know? It's like kind of messy and funky, but it's so cute to me. I'm just really proud that I made it, and it came out looking really nice, and I'd be proud to share it with my friends. Hey guys, okay, so it is definitely the next day. Austin had to work really late, and then we ended up eating at almost 9 o'clock. We ate dinner, and then we did have some cake after, but I honestly didn't really feel like filming it. We were just both really tired, and it was pitch black outside, and yeah. So here I am, but I did want to give you guys a little tasty taste and show you my thoughts on it. It came out really, really well, like way better than I thought it would. It literally tastes like strawberry lemonade. It's super moist and dense, and the icing is so good. It's like creamy and tart and all of the things. And I really want you guys to try it. If you were thinking about it, this is your sign. So yeah, we did dig into it a little bit. As you can see, we had some for dinner or after dinner last night. Miss ANOMIKA, you are so sweet for requesting this. Oh my gosh, I am hype. If any of you guys have any other requests for specific recipe videos, this was actually like one of the funnest videos that I've made so far, and it literally made me a cake. So I hope that you guys get inspired by this. Write me some specific video ideas. It can be recipes, it can be something you're curious about, it can be encouragement you need to hear. I will make it for you, and we will both have a lot of fun. So just wanted to shout that out. Thanks, Miss ANOMIKA, you are the best. I'm hyped. Okay, I'm about to eat my second piece. Can you see it? There we go. This one honestly is like kind of messy, so sorry about that, but still tastes amazing. I'm actually excited to see how it comes out of the icebox. Did I just say icebox? What is it, 1920? Out of the fridge. Oh my god. It melts in your mouth. Like, it is the perfect balance of delicate, moist, dense, but also like really creamy and rich, and the lemon flavor pops because there's lemon extract, lemon zest, and lemon juice, and it comes forward really, really nicely. I love the frosting. I'm actually not a huge frosting person. It usually kind of freaks me out because it's so thick and sugary, but since this is made with stevia, I think it was kind of a mental thing for me. I love this. Trying to get it to stop focusing on my face. Don't look at my face, look at the cake. Okay, there you go. Cameras. And the fresh strawberries on top is a nice touch. I definitely recommend doing that. Just slice a couple up. It doesn't have to be perfect or pretty, but it's so good. That is the best cake I've ever made. Hands down. Done. If you guys are looking for a really good spring cake, if you have any parties, birthdays, this would be perfect for Easter, or even really just to surprise your friends with like, I made a cake, let's have a tea party. I feel like the world needs more things like that right now. I feel conflicted about making videos during these really dark times and just pretending like nothing is happening. I know that there are things happening, but I know also that we need people's spirits to be up. Not ignoring what's going on, like we need to give attention to real world events, but I also think that people bringing more light into the world and doing nice things for each other, like making people a cake and, you know, chatting and having a tea party, I really feel like we need that too. I don't think that they have to exist mutually exclusively, so I think it would be really nice if you made this cake for your mom or your dad or your brother and sister or your friends and threw like a little party, or save this and bookmark it for Easter in a few weeks, because this will be a crowd pleaser. Austin was literally like raving about it last night. He probably said 6 comments, which is actually really good because usually I'll make a really good dinner or a treat and he'll be like, that's good. And that will be it. He kept on talking about this one, guys. Like, I was like, I did something good. So yeah, that's my rant. Miss ANOMIKA, you were the bomb for requesting this. Thank you so, so much. And if you guys have any other video requests, please put them down in the comments below. I do take them seriously, look at them, and I will make it if it's something that seems fun for the community. Other than that, like, subscribe, share this with a friend. Yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye.